Patrick, what was your vantage point of that last sequence there that the defense came up with the stop?
Yeah, I didn't see it, but obviously a big stop and a big moment that got us the win there. Yeah, I mean we gotta execute better in the fourth quarter, so it doesn't come down to that.
Patrick, what is sort of the biggest takeaway you have?
Just too many mistakes at the end of the day. I felt like there was times offensively we moved the ball, didn't execute in the red zone, didn't execute enough on third down, too many mistakes. We got to clean that up if we want to get to where we want to go.
Before the last punt, if you had a conversation with Andy, are you trying to make the case to go for it? Are you thinking you might go for it?
Yeah, I mean, you're right on the edge of going for it. So we were talking about possibly going for it, and we trusted in our defense, and it worked out for us.
Patrick, you clinched a playoff spot today, as you know. Does this one feel any different, given the down-to-the-wire nature of almost all these games? Does this one feel any different?
I'm not necessarily. I mean, I think when you clinch a playoff spot, that's your first goal, is to get into the playoffs and give yourself a chance to go for that Super Bowl. But we know we have a long ways to go. We got to continue to work to get better, to continue to be a better football team going into the playoffs.
Getting the sense that it's a little bit bittersweet, just in your eyes, do you feel like that is sort of representation of what the team is feeling right now?
We just hold ourselves to such a high standard that we don't feel like we're playing our best football altogether, and it seems like every game it's offense does good, defense does good, kind of vice versa. We got to find a way to build up so we can play great as a full entire team. It's awesome that we're finding ways to get wins. At the end of the day, that's what you're going for. But our goal is to get to that Super Bowl, so we're going to try to continue to get better and better so that we're playing our best football hopefully by the end of the year.
Patrick, they made the move at left tackle in the second half, set one you down. How difficult is that to make a move during a game? And just that situation with some penalties and some sacks and things on that end, I guess it was a necessary thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, whoever's out there, I trust those guys to go out there and make it happen. I've seen those guys play, and they've played at high levels. The coaches made a move, and I thought the guys went in there and did a good job. I got to trust it. I think there was times I didn't trust it there on that last drive, and if I can trust it, maybe make some of those throws that we're not in the situation that we were in at the end of the game.
Patrick, is it going to stand out to you the most from this game? The biggest takeaway?
It's just missed opportunities at the end of the day. I mean, like there's going to be a lot of good. I mean, usually it's better than you think, or it's worse than you think. But it's there's going to be a lot of good on tape. But we have to just find ways to execute. I mean, there was one I hit Juju kind of on the cover zero blitz. I mean, I hit Trav and Juju was wide open probably for a touchdown. And there's the one at the end of the game with Xavier. If I can just give him a chance to make the catch there, we can ice it there. He goes down at the 2-yard line. We ice it. And so it's just missed opportunities, and we got to execute on those opportunities if we want to get to where we want to go.
On that third down play, that seems like a higher risk play than just running the ball or something underneath. Just take us through the reads on that play. Was that the first read?
Yeah, I mean, it was that was the only read. We knew they gave me the choice to go out there. We called the play with some options, and we got the exact coverage that we wanted. We had like a 9-man type protection that we're going to let Xavier just win one-on-one. He got cover zero type coverage, and he won. I just got to find a way to make the throw.
Patrick, how do you balance the need to improve, like you said, to get to where you want to go versus the fact that you guys are building calluses right now, kind of learning how to win, battling late in games, and sort of positive takeaways from moments like that?
Yeah, I think, I mean, when you look back, I mean, it keeps you hungry. I mean, you're not satisfied with where we're at, even though we're winning football games. And so we know we have to get better. I think everybody in that locker room knows we have to get better. But we want to go out there and do that and prove that. So our goal is over these last few games is to prove the team that we believe we really are going into the playoffs and then play like that throughout the playoffs.
I want to ask about a couple of plays with DeAndre. It looked like that one late in the first half. Did you guys read something similarly, and then the back shoulder?
Yeah, no, we knew they were going to try to make a play because just in that situation of the game, they were going to try to make a play and jump a route. And so talked to him about it in the huddle, kind of got it to a little check, and then he made a play down the field. What was the second one again?
Back shoulder.
Yeah, the back shoulder. They were doing. They were kind of playing that kind of double trav type of coverage. And when they do that, you have one-on-ones, especially into the boundary. And so he actually went over the top. I kind of predetermined the back shoulder, but he came back and made a great play. And so if they're going to give him one-on-one matchups, man, he can win. And so I'm gonna keep giving him chances.
Okay, thanks, Patrick. Thanks, Patrick.
All right, so Mahomes unhappy with the standard right now as well. Playing a bit of whack-a-mole. When it's the D, the O's not there. When the O's there, The defense having struggles. It's been consistent dominance up to this point, and the record tells you more of that, but still things to clean up as Mahomes passes Lenny the Cool for the most career passing touchdowns in Chiefs franchise history. Took Dawson 183 games. Mahomes 238 touchdown passes in 107 games.